We always think the heart of a restaurant is in the kitchen, right? The food. But what if I told you the real secret to success is actually hiding in plain sight? Yep, we're talking about your drink menu. In this explainer, we're going to uncover how serving drinks isn't just some side act, it's the main event. It all starts with a single moment. I love this quote from hospitality expert Maurice. A single, perfectly served coffee can be that powerful. It's not just a sale, It's the start of a real relationship. That's the potential we're unlocking today. So how does that even happen? What's the magic trick here that turns a simple drink order into a customer who's going to come back again and again? Well, it's not one big thing. It's a whole series of small, perfect details that, honestly, most places completely overlook. And if you think this is all just, fuzzy feelings, let's talk money. Let's talk numbers. On average, drinks make up a whopping 30% of a restaurant's total revenue. 30%. So ignoring your beverage program isn't just bad service, it's a massive business mistake. We're talking about a huge, untapped opportunity here. So here it is, the key takeaway. Your beverage program is your secret weapon. Seriously, just think about it. It's the very first impression a guest gets when they sit down. And it's the very last taste they have before they leave. So let's learn how to use this weapon effectively. All right, so why are drinks so critical? Well, it's about way more than just quenching someone's thirst. It's about shaping how people feel about your brand from the moment they walk in the door. And the numbers, they don't lie. Get this, 2/3 of customers will actually choose where to eat based on the drink menu. A great bar can boost the average bill by 40%. And this one's my favorite, good drinks can triple customer loyalty. This isn't just a small tweak, it's a fundamental game changer for your business. This whole thing sets off what we call the happiness domino effect. It all starts with that one perfect drink that makes a guest feel truly welcomed. And what happens next? They stay longer. Because they stay longer, they order more food. Then they go tell all their friends about your place. And finally, they come back, and they bring those friends with them. It's this powerful, amazing cycle that just keeps growing. Okay, so we get why this is all so important. Now let's dive into the practical stuff, the how. You see, making a great drink is definitely an art, but that art is built on a solid foundation of science. And it all really starts with two key things, temperature and glassware. Temperature is everything. It's the difference between a warm hug and a limp handshake. It completely changes the taste and the experience. Serving a coffee at exactly 65 degrees Celsius isn't just a technical detail. It's a statement. It says, we care enough to get this perfect for you. The same goes for a beer that's chilled to a flawless 4 to 6 degrees. These are the non-negotiable rules. And, if you master temperature, it can actually become your signature thing. Take this story. One bar started freezing their beer glasses down to -2 degrees. The result? The beer stayed perfectly crisp 3 times longer. That one simple detail became their unique selling point, and people literally started coming back just for that experience. And just as important as temperature is the glass. I mean, you wouldn't serve champagne in a beer mug, right? There's a reason for that. Every glass is designed to make the drink better. A big balloon glass lets a red wine's aromas come out. A tall flute keeps champagne bubbly. A thick porcelain cup keeps your coffee hot. The glass isn't just a container, it's the drink's soulmate. So, you've perfected the drink itself. Now what? Let's talk about the delivery. Because serving a drink shouldn't be a chore, it should be a performance. Every single interaction is a chance to create a little moment of theater for your guest. But before that performance can even begin, the stage has to be perfect. And nothing, I mean nothing, ruins the show faster than a dirty glass. Look at this. A staggering 73% of customers will never come back if they're served a dirty glass. It just instantly shatters their trust in your whole operation. It is an absolute non-negotiable deal breaker. So once you have that sparkling clean glass, the performance can begin. And it's all about the small, professional touches that make a huge difference. Holding the glass by the stem, not the rim, making eye contact when you serve someone, using a nice coaster, wiping up a tiny drip right away. These details just scream professionalism and respect, and they elevate the entire experience. So we've covered the science and the performance. But a great performance needs a solid strategy behind the scenes. So let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Because an excellent beverage program doesn't just happen, it's designed. Nothing shows you the need for a strategy quite like a crisis. This restaurateur's confession just says it all. Running out of ice on a busy Saturday night cost them €1,500 in cocktail sales, a total nightmare. Proactive inventory management isn't boring. It's what saves you from disaster.
Once you have that solid foundation, then you can start getting creative. So how do you stand out? It's all about the surprising little details. Serving juices in cool vintage jars, using colorful ice cubes, offering a little complimentary snack with drinks in the afternoon. These are the little touches people remember, the things they take pictures of and share online.
And that creativity can have an absolutely explosive impact. One restaurant came up with a simple surprise cocktail of the day. The buzz on social media was so intense that their customer base quadrupled in just 6 months. That's the power of a single great idea. Okay, we've laid out the why, the how, and the what. Now it's time to turn all this knowledge into a real plan for success. Let's put that secret weapon to work. You now have the key insights. Think of them as your new superpowers. You know why drinks are crucial. You know the science of temperature and the art of glassware. You have the keys to memorable service. You can even turn a mistake into a win. You've got the complete toolkit now. So here's your mission, and don't try to do everything at once. This week, just audit where you are now. Next month, focus on training your team on one single improvement. And in 3 months, launch your first signature experience. It's those small, consistent steps that lead to massive change. And that brings us to the final thought. The big lesson here is that excellence isn't about one grand gesture. It's about getting all the small details right. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. What's the one small detail that you can perfect that will completely transform your very next customer's experience?